Hello friends, my name is Basavaraj. I am teaching physics since from last 15 years. Today, let me to take a chapter in class 12 physics. That is first chapter, electric charge and field. Okay, it's a chapter of 9 hours, so it is more marks coverable. Chapter will get around 9 marks in your annual exams, and also for NEET, JEE and KCT, this chapter is also very important one. So in this chapter, we are going to study more about charge. First of all, we are going to concentrate on charge. What do you mean by charge? How can we charge a body? Okay, that particular process itself is nothing but what? Electrification. Second point. And third point is about the electrostatic force between the charges. So it actually comes under Coulombs law. We are going to study in detail about Coulombs law. And after that, we have surface, I'm going to say density of charge, that is the uniform distribution of charges we are going to study. And after that we are going to study about electric dipole and some of its applications, about Gauss law and its applications. These are the things we are going to study in this particular chapter. So before the thing, first of all, let me to understand what do you mean by charge and how can a particular charged body, get be charged. ಮೊದಲು ನಮಗೆ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಬೇಕು, ಮತ್ತೆ ಒಂದು ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ನಾವು ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದು ಕೂಡ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಬೇಕು ನಮಗೆ. ಡೇ ಟು ಡೇ ಲೈಫಲ್ಲಿ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಗಾಟ್ ಸೋ ಮೆನಿ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ಸ್, so many situations that time we are going to experience the charge. So while pressing a cloth, after pressing your cloth, if you are just hanging to a hanger, that time you are going to get some splitting sound there. That splitting sound is due to the presence of static charge there. Okay, and second thing is during combing of your hair, comb your hair properly and hold that particular comb very near to a small pieces of paper, and those paper they just attach to the comb. It is also due to the charge. So like this we have got plenty examples of charge. So but remember one thing, the thing is, whenever the body loses the electrons or gains the electrons, that time it will be get charged. ಯಾವಾಗಲಾದರೂ ಒಂದು ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಇಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕಳ್ಕೊಳ್ತಂದ್ರೆ ಅಥವಾ ಇಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಪಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತಂದ್ರೆ ಅವಾಗ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಗೊತ್ತಿದ್ದಂಗೆ ಬೇಸಿಕಲಿ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟೂ ಟೈಪ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಚಾರ್ಜಸ್. ದ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ಈಸ್ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಒನ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಚಾರ್ಜ್. ಎರಡು ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು. ಯೂಶುವಲ್ ಆಗಿ ನಾವು ಪ್ರೋಟಾನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ it should be taken as a positively charged body, positively charged particle, and electron anna negatively charged particle agi tagoltivi. But remember one thing, there is no written on electron as a negatively charged or a proton positively one. So these two signs are taken conventionally. ಎರಡು ಸೈನ್ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲೇ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ, ಪ್ರೋಟಾನ್ ಅನ್ನು ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು, electron ಅನ್ನ ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು. ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ರಿಮೆಂಬರ್ ದಿಸ್. ಓಕೆ, and for example ಇವಾಗ we have one object, so I want to charge that particular object. Normally the conductors they just charged very easily. Normal ಆಗಿ ಕಂಡಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಬಹಳ ಬೇಗ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಆಗ್ತಾವೆ. Okay, and even ಆ ಕಂಡಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಫ್ರೀ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ತಾವೆ. That's why they are going to charge very easily. Their conductance is very high compared to insulators and as well as semiconductors. Okay, so ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? As I told you, either we have to remove electrons from the body. So once you remove the electrons from the body, it will be positively charged, or if you supply electrons to the body, it will get negatively one. This is the process what exactly we are going to do to charge the body. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಈ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಅನ್ನ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡುವಂತ ಫಿಸಿಕ್ಸ್ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ಗೆ, ಆ ಟಾಪಿಕ್ಗೆ, ಆ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ಗೆ ನಾವೇನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ಇಟ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ electrostatics. We have to understand this one first. So electrostatic means it is that particular branch of physics which deals with study about static charges. Static charge ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡುವಂತ ಫಿಸಿಕ್ಸ್ ದ ಬ್ರಾಂಚ್ ನಾವು electrostatics ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಕರಿತೀವಿ. Look at the word electrostatic, right? So once you look at the word, you come to know that electro means the charge, electrons. Static means those are at rest or equilibrium. Therefore, the branch of physics which deals with study about the charges at rest are called as electrostatics. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು electrostatic ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಕರಿತೀವಿ. Okay, the study of charge at rest. I will write in a simple way: study of charge at rest. It should be called as electrostatic. Okay, come back to the main theme now. The theme is I'm actually discussing about the charge. As I taught you, we have two types of charges: positively charged and negatively charged. Hagadre, conventionally, as I told you, proton we have taken it as positively charged particle, and electron should be taken it as the negatively charged particle. So now let us try to charge a body. One body na charge ಮಾಡೋದು. So charge ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ of course we have got many methods there, many techniques, many methods to charge a body. Basically we have here three methods. ಮೂರು ಮೆಥಡ್ ಇಂದ ನಾವು ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಒಂದು ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. ಯಾವ್ದಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ the first one is charging by friction. Charging by friction, this is the first one. And second one is charging by conduction, and third one is charging by induction. These are the three basic methods. With the help of these three we can charge a body. But remember one thing, the process of charging a body is called as electrification. I repeat, the process of charging a body should be called as electrification. So now let me to explain one by one. Let's go with the first one now. Charging by friction. Then what do you mean by charging by friction? How can I charge a body with help of friction? In this one, we need to take two suitable objects. We have to take two suitable objects. We can't take roughly any two objects and we just rub it to get chance one. No, we have to take two suitable objects. For example, I can take one glass rod. I just rub that glass rod with a silk cloth. I think you might have get silk cloth at your home. Take a silk cloth, a small piece of silk cloth and glass rod, just rub it. When you rub it, because of that friction, because of the heat produced due to friction, the glass rod, it will lose the electron, it will become positively charged, while silk cloth, it will gain those electrons, it will become negatively one. This is the best example for charging by friction. Or as I told you at the beginning of the chapter, at the beginning of the session, we can just take one comb, just comb your head properly and just hold it near to the piece of paper. So all papers, they will attach to the comb. Why? Why? Because the main property, one of the basic property of charge is it can attract the lighter objects. Okay, so when you comb your hair,